Really excited about this one, man. This Pennsylvania State Championship. Excited about representing Whipple in this. I was just joking this morning, man. We could play this game in Breezewood, man. That'd be awesome.
I love that quote.
Maybe
That's
Hershey,
the quote of the week.
Altoona State College.
Brian, we just talked about it during the break. Can you imagine if this game was at Beaver Stadium?
That'd be quite the atmosphere.
Limits?
109,000.
Should be.
It should be.
be.
It should have been. They should have, doesn't baseball designate rivalry series? You have a certain rival
The
all
Pirates
the
is
time?
the Tigers. I don't know how that was come up with.
I didn't say they did a good job of it, but why not do that in the NFL, Brian?
Well, in this case, as Tomlin alluded to, also they're only guaranteed to see them every 4 years. Now, in this case, they've had the quick crossover because of where they finished divisionally. So you'd really be scheduling out to try to pull off something like that.
Well, yeah, but they're going to 18 games anyway. When they go to 18 games,
maybe there'll be more flexibility for such ideas.
There already is with 17. Here's what should happen. Each team should be designated a rival outside of their division.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, the Bengals wouldn't have anybody relevant, but who cares? You know, the Steelers would have the Eagles.
Yeah, they can take the Escalooser for any one of those
The Ravens
games.
would have the Commanders. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Let's pick rivals outside the divisions for
Jaguars, Bucks.
Yes, the
Dolphins,
Steelers,
Bucks.
Eagles every year at Beaver Stadium would be one of the greatest ideas in NFL history. Limits, would you agree with that?
1,000%.
Or every 3, even. I mean,
Oh,
Pittsburgh,
my
Philly,
God.
State College. Pittsburgh, Philly, State College.
Buffalo could play who outside the division? The Giants in a little battle of New York?
Yeah.
All right.
Then
Miami could play another team, Miami and Tampa.
Yeah, sure.
They live 10 minutes away, for God's sakes.
Chargers can play against the Rams right there in L.A.
Guarantee that every year
Well,
at SoFi
Giants.
Stadium.
I guess it would have to be Jets Giants, so the Bills would need a new team. Bills against, so they have
The Lions. How about the Bills
There
and the
you
Lions?
go, the Rust Belt game.
Yes.
Or the Bills and the Browns.
No, the Bills are with the Browns. The Lions and the Browns, you mean? Yeah.
No, the Bills Browns could be Rust Belt too outside your division.
I thought you were talking AFC, NFC for these matchups.
Oh,
You
no,
already
I'm
rotate.
saying
We already rotate
anybody
the
outside your
divisions.
division.
I think the way to do it would be AFC, NFC pairings.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
Baltimore, Washington, Houston, Dallas is a gimme,
Yep.
right? What about Indy? That's a toughie.
Green Bay or one of
They
the
make up a
Bears,
rivalry.
Chicago Bears,
Yeah. Jacksonville, another Florida team.
Falcons.
Falcons. That's not a Florida team.
Yeah, but they're close.
They're
Atlanta,
close enough.
Jacksonville, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
I
phenomenal.
think somebody floated this a while ago, and then you'd have like a wonky one at the end that would be like Bengals, Cardinals, and the Who Cares Bowl every year. But
how would that be different than Pirates,
Right.
Tigers?
Yeah.
You treat your worst teams, if they don't have a natural rival, then forget it. How is it not Pirates, Cleveland, by the way?
Should be. I mean, that does not make any
They
sense.
probably
to
have
me.
the Reds, huh?
Well, one
Yeah,
team
Reds
could have
and-
two.
Reds and Guardians play against
No, I think
each
you
other.
need the pairings, but yeah, they very well may do that when they go to an 18th game, because right now the way it works is this convoluted thing where you play the division finisher of the division you faced 2 years ago from the NFC or whatever. So,
Do
this
you
would be
know
better.
what kind of spectacle that would become and the animosity that would arise between Steelers, Eagles every year at Beaver Stadium?
I really don't. It's hard to fathom. It's hard to wrap your head around.
Limits, I'm surprised you're not more excited about
I'm
this.
1,000% excited. They should
doesn't
do this.
sound like it.
Because the Steelers, Pittsburgh, you're 2.5 hours away from Beaver Stadium. Philadelphia is roughly 3 hours away?
Yeah.
You play it in the center. You see this a lot with college basketball games, where Penn State always has a game at like the Palestra over by Philadelphia where they'll play somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, basketball does it all the time. The NFL keeps adding games. The NHL, we see it with Stadium Series. Do something like this.